Hello, what's happening? Hope you're having a beautiful and amazing Wednesday. So happy to be here for show number 1600 or 1868, excuse me. I'm not sure what show we'll be playing in FTL tonight. Before we do, I have a quick announcement to make. I'm going to try to keep this brief. But man, it's been quite a day, a lot to process. Received an email on the 12th, what I just read today, stating that my Amazon affiliate was in non-compliance. That's really all I know at this point. I'm very hopeful it'll end up getting resolved. But it really made me think, having had this happen 2 times now, and it being, part of why I'm able to do this full time. Pretty frustrating to think about that being taken away for a second time, possibly, though it was reinstated last time. I gotta move forward and adjust the format of the stream a little bit, regardless of whether it gets resolved or not. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have very little control over that. So as of tonight's show, show number 1868, this will be the first stream here on Twitch that I've done where I'm thanking donations verbally. While you're not required to donate for this content to happen, no matter what happens with the Amazon affiliate or anything else, I'll be right here streaming. But we're making a small adjustment, so I can't promise I'll read every message or catch every notification, but I do thank you guys for your support, and moving forward, we're going to have this be as part of the show. I don't know how else to put it, but I'm happy this happened when it did, because we're now capable of handling that in a lot better way. Had a long history with donations and not accepting them, and not reading messages online while the show was live on my channel, which we'll get into in a little bit. Just wanted to reflect that change, and let's have another great show. Let's hop right into the game. So how it's going to work is, if you send a donation, I'll thank you for it. I can't promise I'll read your message, but I might. But it's the best option for it being sustainable part of running the stream full time. Okay, let's get all caught up with your wonderful support here in just a moment. Sorry, very emotional there. I mean, a lot to process today, thinking about losing that, For a long time, I didn't even accept donations on my stream, and I've never read the messages out loud, because I've always wanted to have a no-frills experience here on Twitch, but I think we have the best balance of everything going on right now. A lot better control, a lot better tools to process information, and those donations are a way that you can directly support the stream now and still receive appreciation for that. Honestly, I can't go into any details. It's very boilerplate email I got, but there's a possibility I could lose my affiliate or not. Like I said, I'm hopeful it'll get resolved, and it got resolved last time. But moving forward, need a more sustainable way. I have no doubt things will work out a-okay. If there's one thing I've learned in doing this for 6.5 years, is streaming successfully is a lot about rolling with the punches. Not worried about a thing. Just wanted to reflect that change in the content, as it is a change and will be a change for me too. Jesus, you guys are going ham already. Barking Whale, thanks for 22 months, man. Series of Gonzo, thanks for 8 months in a row. Nick G, 23, thanks for an awesome 3 months, sir. Timbalnot, thanks for 9. King Win, 2 months. Jam Donut, welcome to the Dapper. Woeful Me, thanks for keeping it dapper, dude. Once a Moose and Joburg31, I believe that's welcome back. The Assassin 823, thanks for 800 bits. Dire Turtle, thanks for 100 bits. Xander T4, thanks for 506 bits, sir. Living 3000, thanks for 500 bits. Riss with the first donation, thanks so much for the $50, man. Really appreciate that. Thanks to you and Dog Mom. Dingmon the Great, thanks for 9 months. Flacco, thanks for a most generous 500 bits. Loch Ness 2112, thanks for 22 months. Shout, thanks for 142 bits. And Black Rose, thanks for 5 months. Tyrex Bow, thanks for 2 months. Gotmu, welcome the Dapper. Claudius Knights, thanks for the $10, man. Thanks for that really kind message as well. Glad the stream helps you relax. It's wonderful. Okay, let's choose a ship here and we'll get caught up in just a moment. Holy guacamole, you guys are too damn kind. So on this save, we have a victory on Kestrel A, Rock B, Manus A and B, Zoltan A, and Crystal B. What ship would you guys like to see? Jump through C5. Thanks for 43 months, sir. A35P, welcome back to the Dapper. Matt51096, thanks for a very generous $50, man. Glad you really enjoyed the stream. That's wonderful. Sir Roger, thanks for $5, man. Clarity at 3 a.m. Welcome back to the Dapper. Nilevirus, welcome to the Dapper, sir. Ephemeral and Worst Choice, thanks for 1,000 bits apiece. And Politely Evil, thanks for the 2,500 bits. Holy guacamole. Oh, Slug B, you guys are evil. What if we compromise and do the Slug A for Biobeam action? Awesome, Clarity. We're welcome to the Dapper for the first time in that case. Thank you all for that overwhelming support and generosity. Really do appreciate it. We'll have a command for the announcement shortly, but basically tonight's the first stream we're going to thank donations verbally, and it marks a change in our format here on the stream. Highlights should be up shortly, but, you know, I've been thinking about this change for a long time. I just didn't accept donations for a long time. I'd never read any messages on stream, and it's time for a change. I don't want anyone to ever feel obligated to support the stream. As I said, no matter what happens, the stream will be here and we'll be enjoying each other's company. Loch Ness, thanks for 300 more bits, dude. Let's grab some names here. Feel free to throw out some names for this fine vessel. Got the Biobeam Dual Laser Breach Bomb. I like this ship a lot. Slug B, pretty sketchy. No, look at those creative suggestions rolling in. Not exactly sure where we're at on the list here. I think Jinxkins. Tomney. Oh man, look at all these. So hard to choose. Man, Alpha Lang, that's a good one. I don't know if it'll fit. I hope so. Nice, the Slughorn Leghorn. It's done. PBC, thanks for those bit. Zimius Katarn, thanks for $5, man. I do know it. Delbach, thanks for $50, dude. Delbach says, thank you so much for all the work you put into the streaming community. You have my support. Cheers to you, man. Annie Erie, thanks for $10. Really appreciate that. So much generosity. CMF Jimmy, welcome to the Dapper. And Zamarius Katarn, welcome back to the Dapper. Hot dang. Talk about the Slug A starting stuff here. We have anti-bio beam, which we're going to try to use as much as possible. This allows us to kill off the enemy crew. One pass on the anti-bio beam does 60 crew damage, but it needs no shields to be active. We also start with Breach 1, which is exclusive to the Slug A and I think one other ship. Otherwise you had to buy Breach 2. Yeah, I don't think you can buy Breach 1 in stores. I could be wrong about that. Hey, Alafim, as of right now, the Amazon affiliate is still active, so it is still there. I don't know if it were made to be or not. We're making a shift, assuming it might not be. Dave, thanks for 500 bits, man. Something like that. Rio, you thanks for 28 months. Little hand to you. Breach causes a guaranteed breach, which is nice. And we have the dual laser, which is amazing. 2 lasers for 1 power. Don't mind if I do. Let's take a look at our Sector 1 map layout here. Give me 1 sec, just gotta move a window or two. Not everything on the one screen. Sometimes it's not lined up just right. Gotta be just right. I go unseen says, I think at the very least you can receive Breach 1 from events. You got it earlier today. Good to know, man. Looks pretty straightforward. We'll head down here and then head on back through. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings that nearby piracies have advanced hacking tools and they've tried to shut down your engines. Don't do that. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational as you move into attack. Well, I think we're going to open with the breach here and then maybe get the anti-bio beam, though possibly not on this ship. They do have a med bay and 3 crew. That's tough. Extreme Limited and Lizard Ward, welcome to the Dapper. Thanks so much for that support. And Self-Existing, thanks for a very generous 1,500 bits, dude. Cheers. You guys are outrageous. Cletus, thanks for 22 months. That is over 650 days. Now, they could have higher than level 1 medbay. My main concern right now is this heavy laser actually hitting my shields. Okay, that missed. I'm actually going to drop my shielding here. Okay, that did hit, so we are safe-ish. So what we did there is we dropped our shield bubble when the ion was coming in, and the reason we did that was so our shielding wasn't kept down by the ion damage. Well, if we got that going on, just maybe, it's worth a try. Gonna wait for this to get charged here. I don't know. That's too much. Okay, Andos missing there is definitely not great. This is not a ship we're getting a kill on here. Ooh, if we didn't drop our shield there, we were definitely taking damage. Oh man, the soundtrack is so darn good. And hey guys, I know we said we were going to play Dead Cells today. We will be resuming that tomorrow. Just had had quite the day to start things off, a lot to process. I wanted to chill out with a game we're very comfortable with. We're still very much looking forward to checking that out. With the pirate ship destroyed, your ship system is restored to full functionality. You salvage what you can from the debris. 4 fuel and 14 scrap. A nice reward here in Sector 1. Salvation Army. I want to say it's welcome back to the Dapper. Much love. So our goal in Sector 1 is to reveal as much of the sector map as we possibly can. No, this would be good if they didn't have that stinky NG. I think we can still get the crew kill here. We're gonna have to use a couple bombs to do so, but since the NG's inside the weapon room, we can breach them and then dual laser. Hopefully take down that missile launcher. Nope. Okay, 1 damage getting taken there is not the end of the world. It's still active. Oh, come on now. Okay, he's getting pretty low there. Really? Okay, I'm going to breach one more time, which should kill him. Okay, and his tiny manus hands are not going to be able to handle that. Now we can move over to the anti-bio beam. Really important when you're playing the Flagship that you give yourself the best chance to get the crew kills here. Anytime you get a crew kill, you have a chance at extra crew, you have a chance at getting a weapon, you have a chance at all sorts of stuff. Well, no store in sight yet. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist for us. Okay, we haven't seen these two jumps yet. Maybe we should go 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks pretty good. Small civilian ship flies over you as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you they're out of FTF fuel and can't jump. Okay, man, you can have 1/10 of my fuel. Extra power upgrade's nice. Why are we jumping without shield repairs? That's a good way to die. But not today. Run into a ship that has a beam or fire drone like that? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Well, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Can also probably go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna check out up here. I was gonna follow this original course I was gonna take. Alright, here we go. If we can get to the long-range sensor station, we get a map reveal. This could change our pathing, but probably not. Wow, double miss, though? I'm gonna drop my shield here. Yeah. Okay, then. Auto Surveyor. Good dodge. Much more better. Thanks for most excellent 22 months in a row. Radiant Ice, thanks for a great year. Ain't that true? And Modest Dryad, thanks for a very generous 1,500 bits, man. Much love. Wow, okay. Pretty juicy. Looking to me like we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then probably hook back up this way. Looks nice. 2 more jumps before a store is good, though buying 3 shields is almost always what we want to do. Who knows, the store could have anything, including a bunch of stuff we can't buy. Alright. Outpost is good, because this means we get a double reward here. Alright, if this ion lands, the mini beam's going to do damage. We can't toggle here since this fires at 8 seconds and 12. There's not enough time to toggle the shields back and forth. Mick Char, welcome back to the Dapper. Thanks for making it official again with Twitch Prime, man. Just thank you all for everything you do to make this content possible. Really appreciate it. Now we're good, though. Breach means that this ship cannot repair any longer, so it's going to have only 1 weapon for the duration of this fight. Hey, I go and see, we are using a different background mod. That's right. Started using this one a couple of streams ago. It's got a lot of very vibrant backgrounds. Pretty darn cool. We can also hit this store after maximum scrappage. Well, the boring, it's a pretty major change to the stream format. You have to think that I haven't read a single donation message on stream. I've always read them off stream. With not having the focus on that, I guess, immediate gratification of that response has definitely not been a major part of the stream format. So it's definitely announcement worthy because it's a change for me and it's a change for the content. I'm definitely not looking at that as a negative in any way, shape, or form, but 1,868 shows without doing that is 5.5 years of content. Daily content, that is 6.5 years in total. Oh, man. Well, yes, we do want to get the slavers here, but I'd also like to kill them off. They got a medbay, though. We're never going to surrender one of our crew, not this time anyways. Okay, we don't need to grab that just yet. Shouldn't have fired that yet. Why did they switch over there? Because breaches. Oh, okay. No, I can't keep using breaches here. We're too dangerous of a game. Really hoping they offer slave as tribute here so we can get another crew. Hey, Tricky Knight, thanks for an awesome 6 months, dude. Thanks for being a part of it. Work Metaphor, thanks for 22 months in a row. Appreciate those well wishes. Oh, of course. Okay. There's one more in there. I think we're guaranteed an offer here, or should be pretty close to. Wow, are they really not going to offer here? I mean, I believe it. Oh, no offer for us. Okay, no crew offer. Fair enough. Nice. OGI, thanks for 100 bits, man. And NeuroCS, welcome back to the Dapper. A little hand to you. Thanks for that continued support. Alright, I am going to hit this store. Hey, Bull Vanner Huge, thanks for that 1,000 bits, man. Hey, only time will tell. Not a situation I have much control over. Could very well be right, though. Oh, man, Burst Laser 1's too good to pass up here. I don't think I'm ready to sell the anti-bio beam yet. Slug repair gel, automatic breach repairing we're going to sell here. Okay, I'm going to grab Burst Laser here. Now we have 4 lasers for 3 power. That's a good start. I'd really like to have our shields online for 50 here, but not quite. Can we make 2.5 beacons here? If I go 1, 2, 3, am I still going to make that? I don't know. Deke, 978. Thanks for a generous 50 bits, man. Abolish, thanks for 10 consecutive months. Thanks for the good luck wishes on the run. It's off to a good start finding a weapon this early. Professor Farnsworth, 88. Thanks for 14 months in a row. My honor to be here. I don't know. I think 2.5 is definitely reasonable here. 3 maybe not, but 2.5, we might actually end up diving here as well. My thought is, what if we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then end at the store? It's a big choice here in Sector 1. Big choice. Worst case scenario, we're diving here. Could be worse. Okay, so we're going to first volley into the weapons, then we're going to go dual laser anti-bio beam to finish them off. Okay. Oops. Dual laser anti-bio beam, that is. Hey, nice chant there, Crazy Sunshine. Thanks for the 100 bits as well. Appreciate that. Okay, well, 1 hit, so 1 more pass on the anti-bio beam here, and they're done for. He did get the repair here. We're gonna hold steady. Ooh, don't hit. Okay, right in the shield's not great. But anti-bio beam already passed through them, so they're done. Get those useful materials. Man, you guys hum me every day. Just so grateful to be here. Chatted Dog, thanks for keeping it dapper. Pixel Fusion, thanks for 31 wonderful months. And Secretly Your Bay, thanks for 3 months in a row. Sorry about that, Humanitis. Glad the stream continues to be enjoyable for you. I don't think we have anything here to actually help them disable this. TJ, welcome the Dapper. Little hand to you. Does laser work here? No, it's NG, ion weapon, cloaking. So if we take promise to help here, we get a 50-50 shot at small reward or 5 hull damage. I think we're gonna leave this one alone. Okay, we can make it out of here in time. We could also, it looks like, take 2 more before that. I think we're just gonna buy our 2 shields right now and take the guaranteed event. There's just so much juicy scrap if we do dive. We could still decide to dive after this jump if we wanted to. Or even after this one. Take the guaranteed thing. Hey, military goods on there. That's what I'm talking about. Hacking lands on piloting. Alright. Since we received 2 shields, we become invincible versus this ship and many other ships in Sector 1, Sector 2. While 2 shields is not the sure thing on any sector, your first 50 scrap being spent on 2 shields is almost never a bad decision. Ooh, Hermes missile. Now let's go here and see what happens. That's a pretty background. A small NG research vessel is trying to fend off a banished ship. You move into engage after a quick scan of your ship, the banished ship retreats. The NG offer you a drone schematic as thanks for your timely arrival. Man. You know, I think we're just going to jump to the next sector here. I'd like to see that store, but we already received a weapon and are otherwise looking pretty decent. We're only really getting 1 extra jump and then something to spend scrap on, which should probably just save for a real purchase. Being able to unload this, though, we're going to sell for 22, I think, and 25. It's a lot of scrap to cash in on. Been the most tempted I've been to dive inside a Sector 1 in quite some time. I mean, we already have the 4 lasers, so we can reasonably damage the ship we're facing. Alright, we can definitely take this jump before the store as well, and I think we will. Go 1, 2, and then to the exit. We got a good enough thing going on. We're gonna get to 3 engines here for sure, and probably bring the breach on as well. Ooh. You know what? I will give you 5 missiles here. Well, it is hard to give up missiles at this juncture. We're not really relying on the breach for most events. Well, I'd like to buy automated reloader, but I know that's not the right choice. If we buy... Dude, that worked out too good. Wayside Course, thanks for an amazing 18 months in a row. Really appreciate that. Hey, cheers, Solid Rock. Thanks for being here. Scrap recovery arm is almost never worth it playing hard mode FTL. One way to look at the scrap recovery arm early game is you have to get at least 500 scrap for it just to pay for itself. So we're probably not going to receive that until we hit about Sector 4. Scrap recovery arm almost has better value late games, you're receiving higher scrap values. So spending 50 of your early scrap in hard mode to receive something that's not going to pay off for a few sectors is pretty tough. It can work out, but I would not say the odds are in your favor of it working out. Kind of the same as the automated reloader, honestly. Yes, it helps, but how much does it help? Does it help 40 scrap worth when that is 4/10 of your third shield bubble? Maybe not. Ooh, nice empty room breach. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, a lot of subtle changes like that VGR moving from normal to hard mode. Now, if you want to buy scrap recovery arms, there's nothing wrong with that. It definitely can pay off and be awesome. It's just sometimes it's not. It's always a tough gamble because you have to factor in repair costs and other stuff like that. You know, how much damage does not having your third shield bubble earlier actually cost you? Hard to put a value on. But my general rule, especially for hard mode, is not to buy scrap recovery arms early. If I find a scrap recovery arm early, whoo, buddy, very happy about it. Of course. Alright, so here's both our stores for the civilian sector. Luckily, we're well set up with our weapon system and other complements to not have to worry too much here. Hopefully we can get some crew kills and some good value. But as is, we have to take a store without any scrap to spend. Sneaky Teak, thanks for 4 months in a row. And Lychee, thanks so much for that $10. An incredibly kind message left with that. I never had any doubt. Just, thank you all for the ways that you support the stream, no matter how you choose to do so. And even if you only spend time watching, you're a truly valuable part of the experience. I appreciate you all. Well, it's certainly going to be an adjustment for me reading and thanking donations on stream, but I know it's going to be a positive change, and we're as well equipped for it as we've ever been. I'm actually quite excited about it. Just thank you all for the love and support. I'm truly grateful and humbled to be here each night. Look at this store. It's like, hey, do you got a bunch of scrap? Oh, you don't? Too bad. Even if we had 75 scrap right now, I would not be buying a Flak 1. What is this right here, sir? This is the Bermuda Triangle of stores. Okay, I'm going to buy 1 fuel here. You know, I think the best play here is actually to avoid the stores, not even head down. Let's just beeline over. Maybe I'll go 1, 2, 3. So maybe we'll hit this store if we get some scrap, just to buy a few fuel. Oh, we'll never surrender one of our crew members to schlabbers. Except that one time, though, huh? Those were good times. Wow, they both missed? little bit torn here. It's going to be hard to get the crew kill with him having a med bay, but it's certainly got to be possible. Seth JP22, thanks for keeping it dapper, man, and thanks for being here tonight, Tidy. Glad you could make it. Are you going for the med bay, man? That's good for you. We're not going to go for the crew kill here. It's a bit too haphazard. Yes, I will accept your offer of stinky humanitis. Having a third crew is really nice. Get a person on our weapon system. Krabby654, thanks for a great 8 months. Man, here's to another great one. Yeah, I guess it's distress beacon time. Get Fleishy here a new name, huh? Echo fight it is. Who's in distress? That's you. I'll try to shield your ship with mine. Nice! Well, other than the other ship's crew died. Other than that, things went great. I'm not going to go to the store, though we could get in a fuel predicament here. I'm hoping we won't. Anti-combat drone, let's do it. Okay. Let's go for 1 shield, 1 engine here, and 4 lasers. Another med-based ship, just some unfortunate occurrences for being able to get crew kills. Not very many ships that were in a safe position against. Okay, repair that O2. Okay, I was gonna fire here. I don't want to deal with this flak and the power deficit we have. Not sure why that's not coming back online, but I can't complain. Get liquefied, son. When you get an ion storm, you have half power. All these blue bars are taken away from us. Always makes it a bit tricky. That was good. Things went better than expected. Attempt to follow and help him. Okay. Again, another nasty ship with a medbay. These guys. Definitely going to use a breach here, because this ship is no joke. Okay, missile launcher still being online, not ideal. It's only a Lato, they said. Is that going to take it down? Okay, if we can get him down, we can get the crew kill here. You can do it. Whoops. Nice. Did get an additional reward there. We got our due diligence. A little worried about this 9 fuel and 3 bombs. Just a little bit, though. Yeah, dual lasers are undoubtedly some of the best, one of the best weapons in the game at 2 lasers for 1 power. Man, 4 lasers here. Okay, we're still going to be a hero and attack the pirate here. We should be able to get a crew kill here. Those 2 rocks could be close. Oh, I got the wrong weapon online. That doesn't help. Just fire this first. You know, while it's here. That is a much more generous bribe, but we're looking at a double scrap reward here. I don't know. But Trider, thanks for that generous 20 bits, man. Appreciate you. Oh, sneezy kitty. Yeah, I think we can wait here. Just barely. Yeah, that 6 fuel was tempting for sure. Oh, that's 1 pass. Hey, Iceman Chad, thanks for a super generous 10,000 bits, man. Appreciate your generosity. Oh, is one more actually going to do it here? I'm not convinced. Okay, got him. I don't want to load up the burst laser again. We'll accept 1 more volley here. This should do it. Nice. Ooh, now that is a good reward. Thank the heavens you showed up. We don't have much to offer as a reward, but our engineer should be proficient enough to patch up your ship after a nasty fight. That's great. Repairs are only 2 right now and for the next sector, but that's still 28 scrap worth of repairs and a sigh of relief as we're back in the green. Hey, Sal, thanks for that $5 donation. Really appreciate that, man. No ignoring for you. I think going down here first because it's the best pathing out. Okay. The long-range sensor station probably not going to change our trajectory too much here, but you never know. Excuse me. There's been a crazy high amount of missile launchers this run. Not complaining, just saying. I think it's going to repair soon, but with this being down, we got the killing blow. Get him, got him good. The Joker at 1990. Thanks for an awesome 4 months in a row. Appreciate you keeping it dapper. Hey man, this makes me feel good about my decision here. All right, everybody, we're a little over an hour into the broadcast. I'm going to take a very short break right here. It's going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom. Thank you all for amazing show generosity so far tonight. I truly do appreciate everything you all do to make this content possible. It's a pleasure being here every single day. You guys humble me. Maybe the sleepy kitty for just a moment. No ads or anything like that for this break. Look at that kitty toe. Toe beans. See you guys in just a minute. Continue the fun. Alrighty, we have returned. Thanks for your patience during that short intermission. I do appreciate it. Let's hop right back into the room with the end of Sector 2 here on the Slug A. Been an interesting sector. I picked up Burst Laser 1 so far, and no other accessories, but looking to be on par. No subsystems or anything crazy like that. Thank you all for your patience during that short intermission. And once again, thank you all for that really amazing show of generosity so far tonight. Tonight marks a change in our streams policy, reading some donation messages online and thanking donations for the first time here for show number 1868. Been a change a long time coming, but the time is right, and I want to thank you all for the amazing ways you support this stream. Just grateful to be here, spend this time relaxing and enjoying the company of other people. It's an experience I look forward to, and no matter what happens, this stream will continue. I think we can get big money, no whammies here at the end of the sector. Everybody loves no whammies. Mohammed, thanks for 50 consecutive months. What a legendary streak, a half century and climbing. Appreciate you. Svivi, this background mod is Better Planets and Backgrounds version 2. There's a link to it in the Xclam mods command inside the chat. Hey, we finally found a ship that doesn't have a med bay and stuff. How nice is that? We're also going to steal a smidge of training on this before blasting it down with the anti-bio beam. No crazy full training, but 3 engines, 2 lasers versus 2 shields. Easy money. If we had a 4th crew here, we might consider full training, but there's no reason not to steal a smidgen versus these guys. The 4 main systems you can man in FTL run are piloting, engines, shields, and weapons. Piloting and engines are both linked to your evasion stat. Fully trained pilot and engine guy will give you a 10 additional % chance to dodge for every projectile. Now you have to be manning the system to receive those bonuses. If you hover over a crew, you can see their current progress. That bar fills up twice. Hey, anything's possible, time sim power. Anything's possible. I do enjoy watching RimWorld. It's a lot of stuff to manage. That's how I feel about RimWorld, but anything's possible. I always try to keep my options open and always ensure that we're able to play a game that we're enjoying here on stream. We were going to play Dead Cells today. It was turned out to be an interesting day. Funny how life does that. Probably going to be checking that out tomorrow to kick off the stream. Correct, you can man doors and sensors, but there's no training associated. It just raises the level of those systems by 1. Hey, I think so too, Dwayne Ashton. Thanks for 46 months once again, 2 away from 4 years. And Devesi, thanks for an awesome 19 consecutive months, keeping that dream alive with Twitch Prime. Much love. Okay, are we halfway there yet? Almost. Let's let them know it's real here. Just slice them up a bit. Really enjoyed my time at the End of the Breach, consumed by Ramos. Had about 40 hours of it streamed here on Twitch. All those VODs are also on YouTube. Definitely a much different game than FTL, but I found it to be a very enjoyable experience. Darth Veratu, I want to say that's welcome back to the Damper. Thanks for that continued support. Much love to you. Alright, let's give him another slice here. Our projectile landed with their projectile. Whoops! Erased from existence. Hey, there's that halfway training. Nice. Well, I'm not even sure we can go 1, 2, 3 here without diving. Not that I wouldn't dive. We might be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dive as well. Hey, Darth Rado. Well, thanks for making it official, man, and thanks so much for working me into the budget. I do appreciate it. You rock. Jeff's joined hands. Thanks for 19 months in a row. What's good? We'll have a better read after this jump, I think. Yeah, refueling outpost. That sounds good. I need fueling things. The event should get us over 100 scrap, which is really nice here. Hey, how about that fuel though, buddy? It was a refueling outpost. Where's the fuel? We'll see. Enemy FTL charging. Okay. Gonna load up the breach in that case. Okay, we're gonna breach the O2 here. Okay, we're gonna miss that. Oh my goodness. Okay, enemy FTL delayed for now. You know, I think for 2 more breach bombs here, we can get a certified kill. The O2's down, so the O2 is going to drain out of this room faster than they can repair. I'm pretty sure on that one. Fire once here. Gonna watch for this guy to like stutter step. There he goes. So the breach is repaired, but the O2 should be long gone in that room. Okay, yeah, so he didn't finish his repair. Whoops. He's going to try to repair, but he's not going to finish either, because he's not going to finish the full bar in time. I am going to breach here as well, just to delay that repair, and make sure this doesn't get repaired. Okay, he didn't finish the repair, because he was unable to get the O2 out, and that room is without O2. So as soon as this guy moves out of there, they're just waiting to die. Whew. That was expensive for missiles, but getting the crew kill here could be very well worth it. I think that was worth 3 bombs. We'll find out soon, though. Come on, high fuel and scrap reward. 6 fuel, 20 scrap. You can do it. Okay, again, our... Ooh, are we going to make that? We won't know till the next jump, and it doesn't matter if we do or don't. We're going to have to deal with it. Okay, I'm going to ignore request here, so we'll probably lose a crew if we take that. We're making it to the exit, no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 6 fuel for 4 drone parts. That's nice. Good for ya. Alright, we're gonna go Manus homeworlds here, because there's a lot of Manus ships that if you breach their O2 room, they can't repair effectively. Manus take twice as long to repair as a normal crew, so 15 full seconds on the repair to repair 1 bar of 1 system. Alright, we have ourselves a 3 fuel conundrum. We'd sure like to pick up some fuel here, you betcha. Gonna buy a power bar here so we can power this and save now. Now, running out of fuel is definitely not the end of the world in an FTL run. You can just put your distress beacon on wait and usually get some events. The downside is those events are... ships are always trying to run away from you. But they all offer fuel, and it can be a way to get some guaranteed scrap. EVX, thanks for a most excellent 39 months in a row. Lurkers #1 now and forever. I'm going to head over here and then head down. This exposes the most jumps quickly and gives us chance to the store. We also want to work our way right on the map, so if we do run out of fuel, we have room to wait. Whoa, dude, it's Kazakh! You cross paths with the Manus ship that looks like it had dozens of layers of armor plating over what's to have been a 100-year career. Its captain is legendary thief Kazakh Plethkilik. Your crew look frightened. Yeah, cool note here, if we slam the weapons and then get that O2 kill I alluded to, we are in a darn good spot. Okay, well there's 1 down. I'm gonna breach the O2 now. Okay, we're in the safety levels there. I don't think he makes this repair. If he does, I will be so surprised. You know, dang jellyfish, I think your best bet is having the distress beacon on. It gives you a higher chance for an event. There are some scummy events out there for sure, but we'll see. Okay, so he had to leave the room, which resets the repair bar back to regular. Why is this guy not going for the O2 here? I don't need to understand. We can't anti-bio him, but, you know, suffocation strats are good too. Since they had such a robust weapon system, I wanted to be sure this was going to stay down. You're giddy. Thanks for a most generous 500 bits, man. Cheers to you. Hope you're having a great night. Move into their ship. Yep. That was the Manus Homeworld event. He has killed the legendary pirate. I believe if you get a crew kill there, he might give you the location of his secret stash. But definitely if you have level 2 teleporter or level 2 medbay, you can get the special event on that fight and get the fully trained and everything Manus Kazakh. Nice, dude. Yes, I would like 6 fuel for 12 scrap. Nice deal. That's 1 scrap less than market price. Surely it's not shady fuel. Doc and try to rescue man. Jones! The already kinda trained on shield guy. You can pull up alongside the station and cut through their hull. You're able to rescue a few survivors, but many more are lost. One of the survivors offers to join your crew and offload the rest at a nearby station. Communist, thanks for an awesome 5 months. Thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate that support. Yeah, buddy, Uber Pyro. Slug for the win. Alright, we're on Ephemeral here. Getting a fourth crew is a major threshold for any ship, as you have all four of your major systems manned now. We have piloting, engines, weapons, and shielding. We've yet to see a store, and I really do want to save for it, but I also would like to buy some defensive stuff, too. We also have to be careful here that we're leaving ourselves enough jumps to the exit. Meaning that we're maximizing the amount of jumps we get here. So really advantageous exit beacon. So you can see this line is curved and it's in the top corner. Only better location would be if it's in this bottom corner with the curvature of the Rebel Fleet Pursuit. Hey, what's good, Dopefish? Enjoy that lurk, man. I'm going to go up here first. See this jump? Oh, that's a pretty good connector. Manus ship hails, fine prey, fine prey. We honor you with our most eviscerating arsenal. You sends a cloud to the silver lining and power the weapons. I'm going to try to breach the O2 here. I'm going to do that because the Manus is going to be trying to repair this now. We've offset. We can take damage here, though I think it's not as likely. He's going to be running for the med bay, so we're going to slam that now. Whoops. Okay, they're swapping there. I'm going to save my volley here. We're down to 2 bombs, but I think it's worth it for the kill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know, Led Zepter, it depends on the situation, but I would say long-range scanners have value all the way through Sector 8. Now, them being 50 scrap inside the balance mod is often a consideration, but I have not found a place where I would not buy long-range scanners. They're just good. Hey, we got a couple of fuel from that. Cool. Who's the pirate now? That's me. How are we going to do this in a way that maximizes the jumps we're going to get? I kind of feel like going up here first makes some sense. No store seen yet either. Gildan Nate, welcome the Dapper. Thanks for that prime love, man. Little hand to you. Does this connect back down? It does. So... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take a journey up here. Oh, hey, you're still injured. Good for you. This should work out with the anti-bio beam. Still at a minor risk of getting hit here, but not too bad. Yeah, let's get that down before it fires. You know, they might actually burn to a crisp here. I hope not, but... see what happens. Okay, we got a fire on board too. Where's that fire at? Okay, I was gonna vent out this door right here. I think this one gets him. Oh, don't miss twice. Why would you do that? Mad God Rando, thanks for an excellent 46 months in a row. Good evening to you. Z-Matt Hatters, thanks for 5 months in a row. Man, that love has been real tonight. Just thank you all for the wonderful opportunity to be here and entertain. So very grateful for it. Yeah, or it's going to hold out here. I don't know where this other fire is, which is troubling, but... get him, got him good. Oh boy. Well, everything's online right now. There might be a stray fire somewhere, but let's head back down this way. Attempt to download here. Okay, they mad. That's right, Robo-Onyx, you are a pro. Nice. Hey, there's no more fire noise on our ship. That's nice. Oh man, 204 scrap. We haven't seen a story yet. It almost has to be on one of these jumps. I'm confident I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least. Children on Earth are told terrible tales of the blood-red Manus invasion ships, much like the one bearing down on you now, which once threatened the planet. You order weapons free. Once again, it's just not an easy ship to get the crew kill on. Definitely not impossible. I'm gonna do this again. Same sneaky play. Whoa, 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 they boarded with their engineer. Now's our opportunity. Kill off the only guy that can repair there. That's good. Okay, this guy can no longer repair the O2 there. Breach bomb would finish it off here. That leaves us with no breach bombs left. I'm gonna wait. Floto1, thanks for $6.66, man. Appreciate that donation. And too late, I already read it. Delbog, thanks for 44 months in a row and a tier 3 sub. Most legendary, thanks for all that love and support. Can only hope to show you guys as much love as you show me. Still takes these guys a full 7.5 seconds as a team to repair that medbay. Yeah, I think we're staying on course here. Distress down over distress, and I have to assume this is a store. By God, I have 232 scrap on it. It's too much. I'm gonna do this to bring the anti-bio beam in. Let's heal up our crew now. Tesseract TV, I want to say that's a welcome back to the Dapper. Thanks for that support. Appreciate you. Wow, Predirect, that sounds like an awesome build in Slay the Spire. Good one. We're still holding on to enough here to buy hacking, which I think is what we want. Or, you know, just a third weapon would be a great upgrade. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between two large rocks. Must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Destroy and loot the ship, they're just pirates. You decide the pirate is not worth saving and fire a few volleys into their hull, causing the ship to depressurize and break apart. You move in to loot the remains. Tesseract TV, thanks for 900 bits, man. Very generous. Glad the stream helps you relax at night. That's really wonderful to hear. Gonna be cutting it close on the exit. I'm pretty confident we make this, though. Oh, we're gonna jettison this pod. It could be a Manus, which rips one of our crew in half. I knew it! What other jump could be the store here? We explored so well and found so little. Well, I tell you, this was not the store we were looking for. Okay, we're gonna sell anti-drone here. It's only Sector 3, so we're technically set up pretty okay. It's just that I was wanting to spend my scrap on other stuff. I think we're just gonna go fuel right here. I'm not even gonna buy bombs since we have 4 lasers bio beam. We should be fine. And before we buy 3 shields, we're gonna save for if we find an even better store. There's a lot of very aggressive upgrades we can make. Most importantly, bringing another weapon into the system. Okay, this ship can't hit me, so we can hopefully slowly get the kill here. fight. Okay, we got him down. I'm not sure if they board with the other crew member now. I don't think so. Must be held away the biobeam targeting acts. Thanks for asking. As you see, each room has 4 squares in it, or 2 squares for these. If the biobeam passes through that room on the square the enemy crew is standing, it does crew damage. Okay, they got level 2 medbay. That's a little bit tough. Oh. Level 2 medbay does complicate things a bit. We're just going to wait for the full heal here. Okay. I think we got him there. Well, we got a fire started. That's excellent. Fire started is definitely good. As soon as they get 1 repair bar, I'm going to fire a full volley plus the anti-biobeam in there. Them having level 2 medbay here is actually to our advantage, as they're going to be staying in that room longer. Nice. Now, if their ship has been emptied of hostiles, you search it. Eventually, you find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. Hey, it's a crew. Cater car it is. My golly, I think we're making it. Intruders on board. Okay, is that Triple Manus there, friend? Sure looks a lot like Triple Manus. Just let that no O2 situation do the work for you. Demando, thanks for 42 consecutive months. Appreciate you keeping it dapper. Alright, let's fix up stations here. Really surprised that wasn't a dive. Ooh, a space pirate? We can help. Or, sorry, a civvy we can help. We're not helping the space pirate here. Yikes, this is a robust weapon system as well. Okay, at least one hit there, I guess. Ooh, buddy. Alright, you help repair here. The Manus repairing here is definitely to our advantage. Okay. Now only a Lato is firing. That's good-ish. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go repair other stuff now. Okay, we can kill this guy off, I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't think we want to. Okay, now he's dead. Good. You know, that could have been a lot worse, so we lose 8 hull there. That is very acceptable for double missile launcher. Hey, 5 hull points repaired, just like it didn't happen, kind of, sort of. Oh boy, abandoned sector 4, you don't say. Anti-biobeam could be useful here. Would really like to get another weapon loaded in here, big time. Oh, buddy. Dun, dun. Abandoned Sector 4 is not so bad. We can find an early store, it'll be even better. Now, with 208 scrap, I think we gotta spend on something. I'm gonna buy 3 shields here, because this puts us defensively on par for where we'd like to be. We may regret that purchase here in a moment, but defense is never a bad thing. Interesting sector layout here. Okay, it does connect down good. Zogmister, welcome to the damper. Little hand to you, friend. If I just use a breach here, I think the missile launcher goes down. Let's find out. Please hit. Thanks, and they're not going to repair that, so we're in the clear here. Breach guarantees the automated ship cannot repair the system. Nice. Hey, Akates, can't blame you there. This track is pretty darn awesome. Hey, doing well, Porgon. Hope you're having a good one too, man. What's good? This ship definitely could be used for training, but we're not going to use it for that. Got some nice passive training out of it. Okay, we're gonna head here to make sure we get this jump at least discovered. Okay, let's just start fighting this guy. Looks good. Sethonic One, thanks for 52 consecutive months. Hope you're having a great night, man. Doing well. Dang, that's a heck of a fighter they got there. Got that Manus down to 20 HP. What a crazy boarding event. All right, no store there. Fair enough. Oh boy. Right in the pulsar too, yikes. I think we're gonna go for breach missile here and hope for the best. That guy being mind controlled is troubling. Just leave him on there. Okay, missile launcher's down. I feel better already. Okay, our weapons also just went down with our shields. That's tough. Can't run away with that happening. Might be just running from this one. We'll find out soon. Okay. I know I'm willing to wait for one more cycle here because it definitely could get there. Oh, okay. You receive an image of their captain silhouetted by the destruction aboard the ship. It bounced forward with the metallic appendages about its body doing the same. It appears to be requesting mercy. Well, mercy acquired then. Okay, we're going to accept that damage because we need to get fully repaired here before we leave. That ended on a pretty good note, all things considered. This ship fight with the teleporting, mind control, and cloaking is one of the harder events to find in the Landia sector. It's a pretty stacked ship. All right. We're all repaired up, kind of. I don't think we've actually bought a repair at the store yet, which is probably why we're a little bit ahead on defense. We need to fill this weapon slot with an actual weapon, but besides that, we're on pace for a pretty good run. The ion pulse does 4 plus ion damage every pulse. So what we're going to wait for here is the ion pulses to stop at this pulsar before jumping away. Caden, thanks for a most excellent 23 months in a row. One more for 2 years. Thank you. We got ion damage on the doors. I can live with that. You stumble across a badly damaged Lanius craft. It jumps away as soon as it sees you. Looking around the area, you discover a number of destroyed Rebel automated ships. It must have been quite the fight. You scrap what remains. Depending on their hack here, we could maybe get a crew kill with the anti-bio beam. Okay, if that goes down first, probably. So they have no actual way to resurrect here, or to heal themselves, so they're not going to stop their current task. This will allow us to fire at the clone bay as we kill them. Look at all that love rolling in. Kadunk, thanks for 47 awesome months. One more for 4 years. And Porga, thanks for 45 months in a row. Thanks for lurking. Nothing but love in return. Uh-oh. Well, do I still go for it? I don't know. I think we're actually going to wait here. We got 3 shields, so we're safe against this volley. That looks good. No surrender, bud. You can indeed recruit Alanius, for sure. Pegasus is a big boy weapon. I mean, maybe want to consider loading in the Pegasus in this situation. Reach one's good, but Pegasus would save our bacon in a really tough event. Does 4 damage slowly. I actually think loading the Pegasus in right now could be a really good choice. I know we're going to run into a 3-shield ship and just go, oh, what now? We got 3 jumps at least before we see a store, possibly 4 or more, or maybe not even the sector. Let's spin the scrap we got right now. I'm going to, for the moment, load the Pegasus in here. It's offense. Vectron, thanks for those generous bits, man. Captain Herlock, thanks for 19 consecutive months. Hot dang. Dude, I got almost no fuel myself, but you know what? Let's do it. Wow. Okay then, that changes things. Thank the gods we can finally get out of here. We're jumping straight home, so take this extra weapon. We won't need it, hopefully. God, I hope not. Okay, instead of the Pegasus, then, we got ourselves a halberd beam. That works as well. Dang. Now we got the Pegasus and probably anti-bio beam to sell here. Feels good, man. Now, we're not quite out of the woods yet. We're still low on fuel and got a lot of sector to get through. Getting that halberd for free, though, is quite good. And that's why you always get up your fuel, man. Our only downside there is we were low on fuel and still are, but picking up that weapon, huge help. Okay, they got a Vulcan here, so we need to try to disable that here pretty quickly. That's going to be our opening volley, then we go across this way. Enemy FTL charging, but not quite, and even if they get back to their ship, they're still not going to be charging because they'll be repairing the damaged systems. Lining up our next volley for the kill. Nice, now that is a deal. I'm going to take this for 6 fuel. That's 18 scrap worth of resource and something we sorely need. Ex Machina, thanks for 6 months in a row. You're finally humanitis free. We're all happy for you. Would say a Vulcan could maybe fit into this build, but I can't guarantee I'd use it if I found it. Gotta do that in a run-to-run basis. I like to use Vulcan when it won't get me killed, which is rarely. A Federation science craft is docked with a few Lanius ships. You hail them and ask what's going on. Greetings! We've been attempting to understand our region's newest visitors, the Lanius, although we've been making little headway in deciphering their language. Do you got anything that can help, man? Okay. Heavy ion stunner. I think I'm going to take one more jump before this store here. Maybe we can get a third jump in, but I'd like to have just a smidgen more scrap. Do have a lot of stuff to sell too, though. Okay, one more jump. What could possibly go wrong? Don't answer that. Um... 30 scrap for an augmentation is often not bad. Though overall, if we're going to sell back what we create with the scrap here from the Lanius, it'll probably be not worth it. I'm going to decline that. Oh. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we can grab double store, and I think going for hacking almost makes more sense, but long-range scanners guarantees you get the most scrap out of the sector. Ooh, buddy. I think we might just do everything we're going to do at this store. What's getting sold for sure? We know we're selling the heavy ion stun here. I would say Pegasus is out of reach of using inside this weapon system as well. Anti-bio beam, well, a nice thought since we have the halberd beam and it's the end of sector 4. We're going to toss that. Did not get near as much use out of this as I would have liked, but you know, not everything goes your way 100% of the time. No choices. Rasu, thanks for an awesome 22 months. Really appreciate that. I mean, real talk, picking up cloaking right now is certainly not a bad thing. Okay, I'm gonna buy long-range scanners, though. Backup battery almost has use right now. Let's gonna grab this. We're gonna buy 3 fuel. We're gonna repair up to 20 missing. And by golly, I think I should buy the laser charger. I'm not guaranteed to get hacking on this run, not even close. We still have several more sectors worth of stores to go through and try to get hacking. But if I don't buy a weapon right now, I don't have that upgrade to go into 6 lasers in the Halberine, which is good enough to win without hacking. We could try to jump to the other store for a weapon, but then we're going to be leaving guaranteed good or neutral event on the ground. Yeah, guys, say thank you once again, everybody, for amazing show of support tonight. We made a small format change and thanking donations during the live broadcast tonight after 6.5 years here on Twitch. Made a little highlight announcement at the start of the stream. It's pretty much... I wanted to make a non-issue about it, but it is definitely a change in the way the format works for the broadcast. So thank you all once again for the generosity and amazing opportunity to be here. It's been amazing to have something so sustainable here for 6.5 years and counting. I appreciate all that you do. Okay, I'm gonna buy a laser charger here because I'm not convinced I'm getting hacking, and my previous experience tells me that I may not. Still gonna hold on to the breach because it's kind of the intermediary getting into that weapon. We can get that and then move along. Hey, Zemios Guitar, me streaming another 6.5 years is definitely looking like a pretty good reality. You never know what the future may hold. I mean, life can change on a dime, but truly grateful to be here and have this wonderful opportunity to continue doing this. I don't see any reason that wouldn't happen. Military goods storage, be good. Okay, I'm actually gonna drop it's our weapon. Our weapons are already fully trained. We're only missing shields. We're gonna grab those right now. Hey guys, before we take this final event and go into Sector 5, I'm just going to take a short break right here, stand up and stretch my legs, and I encourage you to do the same. No ads or anything like that during this break. It's going to take a very short one myself. Encourage you to do the same. See you all in a few short minutes to continue the fun. Enjoy the Sleepy Kitty during break time. It's going to grab the last of our shield training and then hop into Sector 5 with... hopefully you're going to collect enough scrap here to upgrade our weapons or get hacking. Hacking would make it much simpler. See you guys soon. Alrighty, we have returned. Thank you so much for your patience during that short intermission. Do very much appreciate it. We should be very well shield trained now. Let's hop right back into the fun. Finish out Sector 4, Abandoned Sector here, and move into Sector 5. The best thing that happened so far on this run was getting this free halberd beam. Feels good. Did we make it? We made it. So if we're getting that shield training, we now get a 30% faster charge of this bar, which is really important if you don't have cloaking. Okay, got him. Nice. Oh, probably gonna go Uncharted Nebula, especially since we took that long-range scanners. Yeah, the camera angle makes it a little bit wonky on the cat cam, but he's very stable there. Got a cat house behind the chair with a pillow on it, with the cat house on, or cat bed on top of that. Okay, well, we got a decent shot at hitting this store with an okay amount of scrap. We can get a couple jumps, probably 4 or 5 before we have to hit it. And we're going to save, because if we do get hacking here, that's great. Now that we're in Sector 5, 3 shield ships are very possible, and therefore a lot more scary. I want to, like, buy 4 shields here for my backup battery, but I think that we should just save for the store, because hacking would be the single best thing we could get. Spending money on hacking is better than upgrading our weapon system by a long shot. Soup Thief, thanks for an awesome 14 consecutive months. Appreciate you keeping it dapper. And River Eagles, thanks for 26 months in a row. Once a lurker, always a lurker. Lurker love, lurker life. Thank you. See what happens. Okay. Oh, man. Level 2 piloting gives us a blue option here if it is the event where we have to search the wreckage, or we could risk losing a crew here and not by level 2 piloting. I almost think we should risk the crew potentially. Extra pins, thanks for legendary 52 consecutive months. Much love. These are the jumps we want for sure, though. Alright, I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Okay, a good event here. We got intruders on board and scrap. This is actually an event that is changed in the balance mod. Before that, you wouldn't be able to receive scrap from this event, making it a pretty big bummer. But now you get scrap and a chance to fight some humanitis. Alright, he's losing his fight for sure. Manus just doesn't lose on a one-on-one situation, but dang, he came close there. Ooh, buddy. Kelteron, thanks for 14 consecutive months. Man, that sub train is real tonight. So many new and returning subs. Thanks for the wonderful opportunity to be here and entertain. Grateful for every day, every moment we have. You're right, Killer. We did miss 2, but they're still our valued crew. Humanize isn't all bad, I guess. Man, if we went down here and then miss the opportunity to get to the store because of that, I'd be pretty bummed. I think we're going to take the guaranteed ship fight, knowing that it'll bring us at least above 125, and then head up here. We can still head back this way, too, if we need to. So I'm going to avoid this Ion Storm jump, too. Scoot on over. Alright, so we have 4 lasers versus their 3 shields. Okay, didn't fire 3, good. Okay, nice. Oh, that's really good. Okay, no more ion damage here, so we're gonna get our shields back. We got 2 lasers and this online. It's back down to its low charge time. So the charge laser, it fires 2 lasers at 16 seconds, then 12 seconds, then 7 seconds, and then every 7 seconds for the duration of combat. We good. Investigate that station. Whoa! The station was apparently designed to outfit rebel ships with drone systems. You find a functioning schematic. Hull repair is a disgusting tool for victory. We also have 17 drone parts, so it is possible we get hull repair up here and then repair our hull with hull repair drones. You almost never get hull repair drones inside a balance mod because the price is inflated. And I think that sells for a straight up 50 scrap. That's like the best thing you can find in the balance mod as far as transitioning into the goods. I think we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll head over here. Or maybe I don't even bother taking one more fight here. We can always head back down this way if we can make it 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that makes more sense. 171 is enough to buy whatever we want to buy at the store and make a decision, especially with stuff to sell. Now, if we took this fight before going to the store, we could possibly buy, like, drone control and hacking. Cloaking and hacking won't happen, though. Mind control hacking is a possibility if we take one more jump. Even then, I think it would be better spending on engines. Hey, definitely, Kiku. The stealth, or the hull repair drone, very good on the stealth ships. I think the main advantage of the hull repair drone is not so much recovering from stuff during the actual run itself, but being able to repair back to full in between the phase of the flagship fight is such a wonderful advantage. I'm going to take the fight before here. Hopefully won't regret this. So far, so good. The drone isn't looking for you. Perhaps it's scouting ahead for the rebel expansion. Or maybe they're seeking to use this nebula for cover. Regardless, it identifies you as hostile. Okay, it's got a big old laser launcher on it. Yeah, I need those online, though. You saw there we lost power when it hacked that. That's tough. Here's to hoping for the best. Nice. Okay, it took down their laser launcher. Ooh, the dodges. Nice. Get him, got him, good. Wow. Alright, a pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it's attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. If we do advanced weapons here, we'll be offered fuel and a scrap reward. Or we can attack the pirate for probably a higher reward overall. So I think just getting a scrap reward before this is not bad. I'm going to go ahead and take this bribe. It's kind of a mediocre scrap reward, but the potential store is here. Hey, would you look at that? There's two things we talked about. Hey, Shatteroom, you did not miss Dead Cells. We're going to be starting that tomorrow. I know I said I was going to start that today, but life happens. We had a very interesting day, which led to the announcement we did earlier in this stream. But all is well, and we'll resume that tomorrow. Still looking very much forward to experiencing that. Now, hacking and drone control share the same system, or share the same parts, so that does limit us a little bit on that, but hull repair drone's still really amazing. Oh, man. Okay, we know we're going to buy hacking no matter what we do. Level 2 hacking makes this halberd beam so much better right now. I'm thinking we might just sell off the hull repair drone and just buy a repair and some fuel and move on. What if we jump to the other store, and if cloaking lives there, we can sell the hull repair for it? I think I definitely prefer cloaking over having the hull repair drone, though. It's a lot safer. It stops us from having to go to 4 shields. Okay, let's head to the store here, this next store. Pretty confident we'll get another chance at drone control. Even if we don't get it here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now we're going to sell the hull repair drone here. We're going to buy cloaking. I need a lot of power and stuff right now. Hey, Dog128, I know I'm going to enjoy Dead Cells, but I had my eye on it for a while, and it's releasing fully on August 7th, which should be on consoles and other stuff. Really excited for the state of the game right now. Wow, that was really concise there, the Prixie. I think that's about sums everything up that happened. Everything's in stasis with the affiliate right now. All I know right now is I got a non-compliance notice, which is very generic. As well as trying to make a more sustainable changes. That may not be reliable in the future. I gotta say, with the experience tonight, reading donations for the very first time on stream hasn't been overwhelming at all and fits into our regular format very well. So, as with all things, may just be a happy accident. I think it's a good way forward. I think the breach overall is going to be better for the flagship fight. I'm going to sell the charge back here so we can buy fuel. I'll buy this. I think 13 fuel should be enough. I'm gonna buy one more fuel. We've been shy there. All right, that's good. Okay, there's one thing I learned to take. He's got to take stuff in stride. And as of right now, the affiliate is still active and could be completely resolved. I just don't know. Ooh, don't run away from me. Alright, we can drop... No, we don't want to drop one shield here. We're going to hack piloting. We can do 3 damage to piloting with this setup. Okay, we're going to cloak underneath the first missile here. We're going to fire. We're going to start our hack here. So one of these lasers is going to hit, since all lasers are going to hit since we've hacked. Nice. Not so nice their missile launcher's up, but at least we got a good read on. Well, I'm going to buy a power bar right now. We're just shy on power. There we go. We have 1 power for all of the things that we own. Track 'em, man. Okay, with a hack here on engines, we can also do enough damage, 3 to take down the missile launcher. Okay, we're going to cloak under this first. We're going to get 95% dodge. Nice. That was a really great volley. Perfect example of why hacking is so great. By counting our damage and knowing you can get 3 in there, we knew the missile launcher was going to go down. No surrender. Because you're literally dying right now. I want level 2 hacking next, because then we can hack shields for an even better volley. And it's a lot safer to have 2 hacking. I'm gonna attack the ship. Nice. I'm gonna cloak here because it's about to fire, and I only had, wow, barely got my shield back in time. Shield training certainly saved us there. Alright, we're gonna hack. Maybe we don't even need to hack here. Hold on. Yeah, no hack required here. Gonna save my drone part for later. Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted right there. 6 fuel, 7 missiles, though? My goodness. That just might be the reward we need. Fair question, Kiku's Enderdorf. The reason we're not using auto-fire on our weapons, because almost always your weapons time out better if you fire them manually. Very few weapons have the exact same timing, and we need to reduce the shields to 0 to get the maximum out of the halberd beam. So we want to wait until they're charged before they fire, rather than auto-fire them again. That is a pretty damn good deal. When we bring the breach on, that's a lot of missiles to fire. I'm going to take this deal, because when we get the breach bomb online, it gives us so much flexibility to spam that thing. Alright, now we're going to buy level 2 piloting, because we're coming up on another empty ion event, which could very well be that search event. Long range scanners, man. What's up, Lana? Barboy 99, we have about 40 hours streamed of Into the Breach. So yes, I did consider it and very much enjoy it. Alright, we got Eleneth. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, we're going to prepare for a fight here. That is more than a couple laser beams. Okay, I think we're going to go dual laser breach here, actually. We should be able to get him in a pretty good spot. Gonna hack here. Yes, we're gonna hack piloting here. We need to fire as soon as these are up. We should be okay here. Gonna boost this up just in case. Okay, we're gonna hack. We're gonna 2, 3, 3 here. Okay, that leaves this laser online, but there is a breach, so if we do one more damage to that system, they no longer have the capability to fire weapons. Oh, or they do. Let's do one more then. Okay, now they can't fire weapons. Council Member Jam, thanks for 3 months in a row. Galvanize 3, welcome to the Damper. And Play Air, welcome to the Damper as well. So much love tonight. Thanks for all that support. Oh man, Rebel Stronghold's not bad here. Rebel Stronghold means we won't be seeing a store, but we could get the mini flagship event. Wow, that's a pretty lucrative opening here. Hey, George, nice to see you, man. I don't know about you guys, I really enjoyed my time streaming Into the Breach. And as a personal favor, if you guys could keep the conversation about how you feel about Into Breach, not about how it is versus FTL, I'd certainly appreciate it. I know they're made by the same company, but they're definitely different genres and have their different merits. I definitely think FTL is the much more streamable game, but that's just from my personal experience, and I've also been streaming FTL since 2012. With our setup for backseat gaming on the channel, I actually found streaming Into the Breach to be a really fun experience with the chat and community. But alas, not all games you're going to get thousands of hours of streaming out of them. Just the way it goes. 40 hours streamed is a very long time in comparison to most games. If Into the Breach ever gets released for a mobile device, I could definitely see myself playing that. Jedi Yord, I have about 2,400 hours in FTL. Heck, let's look right now what we got exactly. 2395. Asteroid field is not bad with our current hacking level. I kind of just want to head down this way and then hook back over. That's what my gut's telling me, but taking this way might leave us the most possibility for rewards. Or we could go to stress, event. Anybody that's very familiar with events in FTL, if you know, is the Rebel Stronghold event on an empty beacon or a fight beacon? I feel like it's kind of like a fight beacon, but I'm not sure. The point I'm getting at is one of the downsides of having long-range scanners is if you need to hit an empty beacon for getting a quest event, it's very hard to justify taking an empty beacon over a scrap reward fight when you have long-range scanners. It's not truly a disadvantage, it's just we're less likely to hit the Rebel Stronghold event because we will be chasing ship fights for guaranteed rewards. Yeah, I think it's empty too. Thanks for the clarification. The Grey Fox 17, thanks for 43 months. Never better. Enjoy that lurk, man. I'm going to start down here in the asteroid field. Who knows, we can get more fights over here. Before we jump here, I'm going to upgrade my hacking to level 2. This will allow us to drain 3 levels of shields and get the best volley possible, depending on the situation. Also allows us to delay things like weapons further, allowing for a jump away, etc. Whoa, dude. Combat 2, Combat 1 is not a weak weapon system, to say the least. Okay, I'm in a battery now. We're going to go into hacking here and hack shields. Gotta wait just a second to actually go here. And now that our shields are totally down with the drone about to fire, we're going to cloak here. Gonna cloak, and then we're gonna start our hack. And fire at weapons. And we'll go drones through piloting here. Okay. Combat 2 remains with their weapon systems totally down, so we're safe-ish. Okay. You know, that is a substantial collection. 45 scrap and a defense drone Mark II is the scrap-a-doodle value at our next store. Okay, cloaking and a decent weapon setup, but we also have a decent weapon setup to counter. Ooh, that's an ion too, I see. Okay, cloaking. We will get the halberd beam off here, which will probably net the kill. If not, they're disabled enough. Now they will cloak before I can fire again, so we'll just wait here. Okay, we could have gotten that fire off, but next time. There's plenty of stuff I'd like at the store, but is there anything better than just getting, I'm gonna go into engine and level 2 backup battery. Alright. We're starting to normalize. Enemy FTL charging, that's not very nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is not good. We need to collapse on this guy really quick. Ooh, buddy. If we didn't collapse on that guy immediately, he was going to disable our weapons completely and stop us from being able to even contend on this fight. Okay, full miss then. This ship very well could get away from us. If we get one volley off here, though, that actually lands, we will get a good thing. Okay, awesome. They have 4 crew, and we can damage 5 systems right here. Okay. Let's fix that up. Our piloting's going down for sure. Gonna wait for the halberd beam here because it's the guaranteed thing. Hey, well said, Don from Ohio. We definitely have a winnable looking build now. Gotta get all the scrap in the right places. If they jump away from you in that event, it's pretty bad because it's double fleet pursuit, which is 1 less jump for the sector. I'd say the general rule, if you're fighting a rebel-based ship and it jumps away from you, you're going to be looking at some kind of disadvantage. Not always, but it does happen. Hey, Double, thanks for that super generous 5,000 bits, man. It certainly does. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that support. Just can't iterate clearly enough to you guys. No matter what happens, the stream will be here. We'll be enjoying each other's company in these wonderful games. Just like to be transparent with the changes in focus on the content. No worries on my end. Thanks for all those good vibes. Truly, you guys humble me every single day. Hey, Tread Gold, glad you could make it to chill. Alright, the ship has mind control. It's a little scary, but not too bad. The ship also has 2 blue options. Neither of the blue options we want to use here. The cloaking will go past the ship fight into whatever the reward is, maybe nothing. And hacking does the same. So by taking the blue options on this one, we actually avoid a fight and therefore get less scrap. By fighting the ship, we can get the ship fight reward plus the station reward. Uh-oh, Manus gone crazy. The ship actually can't hit me, which is awesome. Rat Pack M, thanks for an amazing 7 months in a row. Appreciate you. $32 and 22, nice. Razor Claws, the enemy's systems are posted below their ship. So you can gain that information before the fight begins. Well, I do like going to stores, but this Plasma Storm, Plasma Storm's not as big of a fan. We do have defense 2 to sell. I guess we'd be good to go to the store now. We can adjust our choice if we want to. The nice part about going down here is we can go through the exit and then back up this way to dive here in Sector 6, which I think we're going to do. Take the store now, though. Chicken McTest, no you, man. A little hand to you. Thanks for that prime love. I gotta say, this certainly isn't the worst setup for pre-igniter. Defense 2 is for sale here. You know, pre-igniter is pretty good for this setup. We don't have the strongest offense, and it improves our opening volley by a lot. Repair arm heals us for 2 hull every time we collect scrap, gives us 10% less scrap collected overall. Platsnar, thanks for 18 consecutive months. Appreciate the awesome 1.5 years, sir. Okay, we're gonna grab pre-igniter here. You know, honestly, I so very rarely buy pre-igniter playing in hard modes. It's a pretty rare occurrence for our stream. So now our weapons will be online at the start, making getting the breach online a little more valuable. Certainly helpful for this plasma storm here, which we're taking. What? Okay, I'm gonna boost into 2 shields here to start, see what's happening. Okay. Lucky us that we have the exact setup with the pre-igniter here. I thought this was going to be the plasma storm that takes our the systems down repeatedly. That's not the case. The enemy FTL's not charging though. Zaxius Colliner, thanks for 58 consecutive months. There's 2 more for that big 6-0. Speak of the devil. There's that pulsar I was worried about. Well, I'll be. Okay, we can't upgrade our ship here, huh? I would love this name, Slughorn Leghorn. There are so many great suggestions for ship names today. Alright, here we go. Whoopsie daisy, I done goofed. Oh man. I'm not sure what's actually going to be the right call here for hacking. I dare say it's going to be weapons here. Not having those charges pretty tough. Okay, I think the hack's gonna save us here. Yes. Yeah, but I'm gonna kill you instead. How about that? Don't take down my weapons. Thanks. Just waiting for that ion damage to dissipate, that's all. We'll wait one more then. Gonna take this jump, could be the Rebel Flagship event. Could be. Oh boy, look at all that ion damage. Yeah, we're still gonna wait here. We want to have our weapons charged at least. Shields would be nice too. You'll eventually run into a spot where you're not encumbered by ion damage, waiting here in the ion. That's your opportunity to jump away. Jumping before then's a mistake, because then you're going into a potential next battle under-equipped. Now, this is going to be our chance right here. Awesome, Blank Wave. Glad you enjoyed the game selection. We have such a wonderful rotation of staples to play. After a most wonderful 6.5 years here on Twitch. FTL will always be a classic here. Let's dock with the refueling platform. Improve blast doors. Pirates hidden on the station are confounded by your security locks, turning an attempt to ambush into a fish-in-a-barrel firefight. You take control of the station and take its fuel reserves. Ah, fish in a barrel, my favorite. Yeah, we're going to take this jump here, too. Well, we are going to be diving, and I would like to get level 3 hacking here, but getting the breach bomb online is nice, too. I'm thinking that 3 hacking and a power bar makes most sense here. Yeah, let's do that. 3 hacking and cloaking makes most dives completely safe and sets us up for the incoming madness. Level 3 hacking also secures us versus the eventuality of running into a 4-shield ship. It also allows us to run away from a really scary event. No downside. Okay, well, you're dead, though. Have you considered that? They never saw it coming, indeed. Look at all those shiny bits. Thanks, Exino, Tamumba, and Jacob Godsir. So shiny. Thank you guys for everything you do. Here's that eventual 4-shield ship we talked about. Gonna go straight for the shield hack here. Alright, we got that fully down now, looking good. Rochambeau 27, has it really been 18 consecutive months, man? Time sure does fly. Thanks for the great year and a half. So glad to hear you're still enjoying it. Two jumps, definitely going to take that, especially since we've already seen the exit here. Alright, you're hailed by a rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. See if we can just get the slam jam here to begin. We can. I don't think I have a reason not to use a hacking part. It's just, do we really need to? No. Yeah, that's not the surrender I'm taking, but 19 scrap here in Sector 6. Get real. What if this is the mini flagship event, guys? It could happen. Alright, I'm going to buy the weapon power now, and the reason we're going to do that is so we can bring the breach in here. Mini flagship. Investigates. Hey, man. You find a small cache of supplies that were surely left for any loyal Federation ships in trouble. You take all you need, leaving some for others to find. Take it all, man. We're that ship in need. Yes, we do have a breach in the O2 here. Thanks so much for that kind reminder. Let's go grab that right now. Get in there, Humanitis. Deep breath. The only real tactical breaches you can have on this ship would be in these rooms, preferably this one, and in these if they don't have systems. O2 is not a good place to have a breach on this ship. Alright, so we're going to be diving here with 4 engines because we're going to be facing an ASB, but We do have a Dream set up here for hacking weapons. That's a pretty good weapon setup for them to have. Gonna hack here. I'm gonna fire right away, so we might get a hit. A little bit. Wow, it took down the missile launcher. That is most fortunate. Let's go ahead and start this hack now. Ho ho! Who's attacking doors now? I should have cloaked there, but I didn't. Ooh, NG Homeworld, not too bad. We don't have an NG, however, and the NG Homeworld's quest would be nullified. Maybe Civilian Sector is actually better. NG Homeworld has a guaranteed 3 stores. Also lots of defense drones, though. I think I'm going to take Civilian Sector here instead of NG Homeworlds. If we had an engineer on board, that decision would be infinitely easier. But we don't. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ascended Narwhal, thanks for 3 consecutive months. Appreciate you. And Yumgar, if I missed you, welcome to Dapper. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. I guess I'll let the Humanitis breathe, I guess. Just kidding, guys. Now get back in there, humans. This time, don't forget your wrenches. As you can see, it's a little bit dire in there. Well, at least you're prepared this time. You take that wrench, you get back in there, buddies. There you go. See how being prepared, where that gets you? Good places. Secret Agent, thanks for those bits, man. Appreciate your generosity. Yeah, a few jumps before the store here is where we're at. Try to shield them with our ship. Okay, their crew died, but we got free scrap, so, you know. You know. Alright, I'll take this sun jump here. I'm ready. Okay, cloaking ship, which also has double missile launcher. That's a little triple missile launcher, sir. You're out of control. I'm going for what? So they hit that, did they? I was gonna say, going for a full volley on their weapons here. Okay, that's good. We're gonna go across this way here. And then go there. You know what? I'm actually going to hack weapons now. I think it's going to work out better. In fact, I know so. I got a Manus repairing this, so it's going to be super slow. No surrender, though. Oh, he moved away from that? Good for him. I don't hear any fires. I take that back. I hear a fire. Let's play Find the Fire. There's that fire. Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to make this store. You know what? That's perfectly okay. We have plenty of stuff to spend our scrap on right now. I would have liked the repair. We got a really clean line for gaining a lot of scrap. I had a feeling that was going to be a bit much. Okay, time to attack that pirate then. I kind of know the background mod we're using for the second night now is the better backgrounds in Galaxies mod. There is a link to it on the mods page. You do exclam mods. Some of the backgrounds for this one is when I first played it the last time we played. I felt like some of them were bright, but playing it this time around, not so much. They're just really vibrant and good. Okay, so we're going to pass through this way. Nice. Well, piracy cannot be forgiven unless you offer me really good stuff. In that case, I'll consider. $36 and $27, no problem. Now, 27 scrap is a low scrap reward here in Sector 7, but it's still a significant scrap gain. What a wonderful night to be enjoying this fine game with you fine people. Pog Jam's pretty sweet to Mumbo. Good stuff. Okay, we're not going to surrender our crew to Schlabber except that one time that we had to and that other time we did on accident. Those are the only two times. Again, just going to go for the hack here, get the guaranteed quick hit. Okay, so we're going to open with the halberd beam here, hopefully taking down piloting. Okay, piloting's down indeed, so now we're going to double down on this. 6 damage in total there. Ooh, Pomeroy the fully trained shield Engie. I dare say having an engineer on your ship is worth more than scrap right now. Not only can this net us blue options on events here in Sector 7, Engies repair it twice the rate other people do. Hey, Cheesy Bob, thanks for 45 consecutive months, almost 4 years. Wow, indeed. Thanks for sharing, man. Thanks for being such a wonderful part of the channel and community. Big Bill, the Amazon Prime subs work exactly the same as a normal sub. Nothing has changed there. Only change maybe on the affiliate, which I'm hopeful that'll get resolved. But as far as subscribing to the channel here and supporting, nothing has changed at all. Thanks for your concern. Everything is A-OK number one, though. Just as many times we had in our career, just making a small adjustment towards something more sustainable. Alright, I'm just going to keep following the scrap line. It's too good. Yeah, I want to get to that station, man. Military goods are the best kind of goods, right? Okay, well, we got halfway there. Okay, we took down their hacking just in time, apparently. Okay, we got cloak for this. Good. Alright, weapons are fully down now. We good. Okay, Ion Blast Mark II, while it is a fine weapon, does not fit into our current system. My goodness. Oh, I kind of want to hit that store, because if we can replace this breach with a better weapon that generates projectiles, could be nice, but if we take this store, we're turning down a guaranteed 2 more scrap bearing jumps. Walrus King, what a name, what a player. Welcome to the Damper. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Yeah, let's hit up the store here. I'd like to repair, maybe get a weapon. I'd like to at least know what's offered here. Third subsystem is also an option. I gotta tell you, getting drone control with a defense drone doesn't seem like all too shabby of an idea. Unfortunately, Teleporter 2 not so good versus the Flagship here, Hunter Dark Green. A little bit too late. It seems redundant, but it's definitely not. Cloaking and hacking, well, cloaking does negate some of the missile damage. Drone control has some major implications on the earlier phases. Now, we could just, instead of buying drone control, just beef up on shields and engines, which could be the right choice, too. How many jumps do we actually have left here in Sector 7? About 4 or 5? Okay, I'm going to buy a few repairs here, and then I am going to buy 4 shields instead of that. I think it's going to work out good. We'll need to buy some more power and a few other things, but we're about fully upgraded for our run. Holy crap, a weapon is just floating in space, guys. It's just hanging out there. Well, I can say one thing for this flak here is it is really good with the halberd beam. So I need to get one more weapon power to have, like, this loaded up, I think, right? No, we got 7 right now. That's better overall since we have the pre-igniter, but what it isn't better for is getting a second volley off. First volley, great. Second volley, I think we're going to take it, though, because we load the breach into this. We got a functioning system for sure. I don't know, this does leave us pretty weak. I almost think that having the burst laser on 1 breach is better in a lot of ways, but let's try it out real fast, huh? Demand a surrender of their goods. Okay, they don't want to fight. I can't blame them there. It's going to allow us to try out our hacking timing here, too. Really? How are we going to do this? We got to start back here. There we go. Okay, it's no longer charging. That's good. It's a great example right here of why the slower charge is sometimes not as good. Ishi, thanks for 11 months in a row. And Khalil, welcome the Dapper. Hey, no need for that, man. No ill will on my end. In fact, the affiliate is still open, and I do hope it will be resolved. Okay, we should load in the breach here at least. 3 scraps shy of getting that. I'm going to say on this one, we're not going to need to use a hacking part. They only got 4 crew here. We're disabling their big weapon. That's pretty cruising. No hacking part needed. Oh, dude. Bless you. Okay, we're gonna buy the weapon power now so we have our full complement online. Yeah, that Flak 2 to open is so good. Fitting for yourself. Attack and escape. Yeah, we're not going to be doing the escaping thing, though. We're just mostly attacking. Saidaki, the price of the backup battery is actually raised inside the balance mod, and even with that, it's still almost always a value purchase, as it grants you more power for cheaper, though it is temporary power. Still very good. Dude, that is a hell of a deal, man. I mean, okay. We're probably not going to see another store, but even then, just 61 scrap is great. Plus 7 missiles. Kind of same deal with hacking. It's just so good, it's hard to pass up. Deals aren't going to get much better than that. You receive a message with a small convoy. They're looking for some military supplies and are offering to try to improve your reactor in exchange. Let's do that. Hate to lose those 2 drum parts, but a reactor upgrade's worth 35 scrap at this juncture. Alright, one more here. Definitely going to die since we have 3 hacking and cloaking. Pretty safe. Alright, trying to get away. I get it. Oh, we're supposed to take the missile launcher down, though. Really? You hit me with a 5% chance. How can I be mad at that? I'm just impressed. All right, well. Smashly 027. Thanks for an awesome 4 consecutive months. Appreciate you keeping it dapper. All right, we're going to grab engines here. And we're diving. Hey, Value Point Oxygen, great idea here, Colcium. Okay, we're going to hack weapons in this case. Our main goal here is just to remove some of their ability to hit us. Yikes. Nice. Okay, ASB's target locked now, so we're going to go level 2 cloak here, get underneath it, and then we can get on out of here. In fact, we might just get the crew kill on this one, huh? Well, not crew kill, the ship kill. Maybe not. Dirty Zune, welcome to the Dapper. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime, really appreciate that. Just thank you all for your wonderful consideration. Oh my goodness, a Sector 8 store on the way to the base? What does it mean? It means we got a lot of stuff to sell. Firebomb, boarding drone. Long-range scanners look pretty good here too. We can go here, repair base. Yeah, we can sell long-range scanners as we're seeing all the other jumps we can go to. SEK player, welcome to the Dapper. Thanks so much for that Prime support. Really appreciate it. Man, I'm really debating if we should put this online, especially for Phase 1 of the Flagship. Let's get healed up here and then we'll consider. Yeah, I don't think so. We're definitely going to load up the flat cannon here. It's a little bit slower in volley, but a lot more powerful in mass. Hey, Char71 just keeping it cool at 73 months in a row, 6 years and climbing. That's rock solid. Thank you. Drone control, probably not. Crew member could be okay here, but I don't think so. I'm going to buy the repair just in case our other repair station gets overtaken. Buy one here. We're going to sell the burst laser. Alright, now we can buy a power bar here, so we have this powered. Then we can buy engine power and a power bar, exactly. Okay, with our next 25 scrap, we're going to buy a value level 202 here. Make sure we shore out that possibility. But why, sir? Do you have so many things? Okay, we're going to hack piloting here to make sure we get the most advantageous hit. Okay, didn't quite get it down there the way we wanted. I'm going to fire one more in here. Nice. Hey, Insanely saying, thanks for 6 months in a row, and I am aware that I have humanitis. It's very contagious. Alright, cool. Our repair station stands. We're going to buy that level 202 we alluded to. Blarbricus, thanks for a most excellent 44 consecutive months. Time sure does fly. All right, guys, we're a little over 3.5 hours into our broadcast here. I'm going to stand up, stretch my legs, take a short break, use the restroom. We're going to run 3 minutes worth of ads. We only do this once per broadcast. So this will be our 3 minutes of ads for show number 1868 here on Twitch. Thank you all for a great day. It's been very emotionally charged. Appreciate all your generosity and everything you do to make the content possible. I cannot state that enough. Thank you for the amazing opportunity to be here and provide sustainable content on Twitch for 6.5 years now. It's been a great show tonight, and look forward to continuing it in a few short minutes to hopefully beat all 3 phases of the flagship. I'd say we're set up pretty good, but there's always stuff that can go wrong on the flagship fight. Always. See you in just a few short minutes. Alrighty, we're back. Thanks so much for your patience during that short intermission. Let's hop right back into the fun and see if we can finish off this run with a victory. We actually, for once, bought weapon pre-igniter on this run, which is not something we normally do on a hard mode victory. We still managed to get 4 shields and 6 engines here. It's going to be feeling pretty good about our situation. We still have 49 scrap though, so what could we reasonably buy here? One more power bar is okay, but without the a place to put it, not really. Oh yeah, it was the Dead Zone that had that box of Cheerios with the hot buttered Cheerios recipe on the back. That's right. Product placement. Hot buttered Cheerios. Guys, if you're wondering what hot buttered Cheerios are, it's literally you just take a bunch of Cheerios and then pour melted butter over them, a little bit of salt. That's the recipe. Cereal with butter. How couldn't it be good? Danakino, thanks for 4 awesome months. Appreciate you being here. And Frosty Muffin, glad you're enjoying the game. Oh. Knitted Mango, welcome to the Dapper. Thanks for that prime love, man. Rank 3 stealth's okay for phase 1 of the flagship fight. I think I'm just going to buy out the last power here. This way we have engines powered permanently. I'm actually going to jump here and see if we get a fight before taking this. Uh-oh. Okay, definitely going for a shield hack here. It's your best shot at getting the kill we want. Okay, we're going to fire our mind control across here, hopefully taking down piloting. Okay, piloting is down, good. Now we can fire flak, dual laser, and the breach. Ka-chunk. Sure do, Wonko T saying. Yeah, we made hot buttered Cheerios just once though. They were okay. They tasted a lot like butter. All right, now we can buy engines. Good. Oh, thank God we did get that second O2 there. Okay, here we go. Phase 1 of the flagship fight. Phase 1 has cloaking, but that's its main thing. Okay, let's think about our timing here since they have cloaking. They are going to hack us here as well. Hopefully not in a bad location. Weapons hack is definitely not great. Could be worse, though. You know, I'm just going to start my hack here. I'm going to halberd beam across here to delay their hacking this time. Weapons hack's definitely not where you want to get hacked on, but it could be so much worse. In fact, we're going to breach right here. Go here. We'll halberd beam across this. Nice, it did hit there. Look at all that love. Itty bitty kitty cat, thanks for 15 months in a row. And Driscus, thanks for that great 3. Appreciate you keeping it dapper, sir. Okay, I'm gonna breach right here, because if this lands, I think he's gonna repair that in time. Yep. It's alright, we got the sure thing lined up here. Oh. Never mind. Only 2 hull damage taken, that's very acceptable. Okay, I hear fire somewhere. Let's play Find the Fire. There it is. Throw some meat on that fire. I mean, grab the fire extinguisher. Valued crew member. Okay, here we're going to go to phase 2. Phase 2, actually we're going to wait for them to jump to us on phase 2. Waiting. Okay, we're going to start by shooting the breach underneath and hope it hits. It did. It's going to disable their defense drone, allowing us to sneak our hack past. I'm just going to go for a weapons hack, so it gives us the best opener here. Okay, the reason we wait on phase 2 is so we can jump into them phase 3. Phase 3 has the most likely scenario for it to go wrong, so jumping into them phase 3 after they jump away at phase 2 gives you a safe jump back at the base. It's the only way to guarantee that you have the exact jump that you want. Okay, if we can hit here, and we will, that takes down the missile launcher too. Nice. Gonna open the doors here and move to level 202. Wow. Reigniter looked awfully good there. Yeah, I never really had anything really against the Flak 2. It's just the reason that you don't see me use it as often is that it has a 21-second charge time, which is an eternity compared to most things. In a situation where we have the immediate charge of the pre-igniter, it looks great. But otherwise, 21 seconds is like 2 full volleys of a lot of weapons. And as always, taste the pepper. Be the pepper. Phase 3 has a super shield and some other shenanigans going on. We're only going to use level 1 cloak for phase 3, and we got 40 scrap to spend here. What's it going to be? Let's go 3, 3 piloting. Can't do that either. Yeah, drone surge is one of the toughest attacks the flagship has to offer for sure. Hey, Pig, that's just kind of how the progression of Isaac works. You have to unlock the levels as you go. So your first run's going to end at Mom's Foot, then it's going to end at Mom's Heart, and then after 10 or so Mom kills, you can go farther than that. If you get a Devil or God door at the Mom fight on your first 10 kills, you can get some progression forward, but you have to work your way towards unlocking all the different levels. Good job getting your first Mom kill, by the way. Alright, might as well buy this. It's something to buy. Alright, now we're jumping into them. Okay, that was a pretty good opener. Not bad. We're just going to let them rail on doors here. This is fine. So they have a super shield active here. We need to get this super shield down. I don't want to use the flak here, but we're going to need to. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not bad. Let's go here and then breach right there. Who's almost dead? You are. Dude, why are you such a badass, though? Okay, there's the drone phase indicator. Gonna send through my hacking to piloting now because we get a full volley. We got him. Also gonna cloak here. Okay, that's fine. Should be it. That got really intense on the ship there, not to lose anybody. GG. Slug A victory. GG. What a great run that was. GG, what a great run. Feel free to throw out your score guesses on that one. I'm going to say we were pretty close to 6K on that run. Didn't really feel like it at times, but we got a ton of scrap there. We ended with 7 engines, 4 shields, 8 weapons. I'm going to say definitely above 5,500 with 6,000 being a stretch. $58.23. Nice. Holy guacamole, Pilot Wagon. I think you got that one in before it showed up there. Nice, dude. Stats. Hey, we had multiple spot-on guesses. Good stuff. Take a look at our stats here on the screen. Let's go back to the main menu, stats. Got 10 games played with 7 victories. Feels good, man. That's right about our average for FTL. Yeah, the Razzle Dazzle was a monster of a run. Almost 7K score. We do usually do 1 win on each ship per save, and then reset our save. We're currently rocking the balance mod 3.034, or 3.04, excuse me. Thinking back on that run, if there's anything we would have done differently, I really think that buying the pre-igniter is what enabled that run to be so successful, and I'd almost never say that because I'm not, like, the biggest fan of buying pre-igniter. It just so happened to work out nice. The Crook that can cook, thanks for 4 months in a row. Appreciate you keeping it dapper. Well, all right, everybody. I believe that's going to conclude show number 1868. Thank you once again for a really amazing stream. I definitely had a bit of a weird day learning that my Amazon affiliate was going to be possibly in jeopardy upcoming. I don't know any more details on that. If anything changes the status of the Amazon affiliate, I'll certainly let you guys know. But I feel really good about making the change to reading some donation messages on stream, which is definitely a change for this stream, but I think definitely for the better. So thank you all for your wonderful donations, bits, affiliate usage, merchandise, and everything else you do to make the stream possible. We'll be coming back with Dead Cells tomorrow. I know we were going to say that, play that today, but had a bit of a wrench thrown in the system. Thanks for another great stream and all your wonderful support. Truly blessed to share each day here on Twitch TV with you guys for the past 6.5 years, and I look forward to doing it again tomorrow. Until then, keep it dapper and be good to each other. You're all the best. Thanks so much. Thanks for that great stream, everyone. Have a great night. Blarberkiss, Walrus King, Chrono Twilight, Reg Denied, Thunder, Savivi, Zephalon, Commodore 64. Good one, Sage Sunday, Samurai 7. Have a good one, Space Rock, Colorful Zombie, Nighthouse Games, Forever Bronze, Captain Miller, and so many other wonderful people. Can't wait to do it again tomorrow. See you guys for some Dead Cells around 6 tomorrow. Really looking forward to checking out that game for the first time. Take her easy.